Today I said that I'll be taking the test on the nutrition topic. So each and
Yes.
every student has prepared the complete nutrition, plant nutrition, and the nutrition in amoeba and nutrition in human beings. Everyone done?
Yes, ma'am.
You all have not received the syllabus. Very soon you will receive it. I'm telling you in biology now you will be preparing nutrition, respiration and transportation. So we will be completing
Okay.
the respiration today and transportation we will start. Is it clear? So transportation is your circulatory system, the heart structure. So you have the idea in other classes you have studied, will add up to your knowledge. Okay, so how many students are saying that they want me to explain the dark reaction?
Me.
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 Acha, you can write in the chat box, children. Okay, Tia wants. Then Shreya also want to revise. Okay, Romeo wants to be revised. Who has understood, Acha? Tell me that. Who has understood? Anyone who has understood? No one will say. Okay, so now I'll explain you all. What is dark reaction? Now try to summarize the whole thing. Photosynthesis is the process by which the plants prepare their food, and during this two reactions happen. One is your oxidation, another one is your reduction. Now, when does it occur and where does it occur? So we are again revising. This occurs in the leaves, inside the cell, in the chloroplast. Okay, now the first reaction involves the oxidation of the water. So two raw materials you have been studying from the very beginning. Photosynthesis के लिए water चाहिए, carbon dioxide चाहिए. Okay, so what will happen? First, in the first reaction, the water will be oxidized, and that reaction will give us two very important products. So that is the assimilatory parts we call it. Why you call it assimilatory parts? Anyone can tell? Why you are calling assimilatory parts?
Because of
Because
that,
they are utilized.
they are helping.
They are helping in what?
Dark
Forming
reaction.
glucose.
Dark reaction. Yeah, they are helping in the assimilation of the carbon dioxide. Okay, that is formation of the glucose. So you find that this oxidation of the water requires the sunlight, that is light energy. And that light energy will be trapped by the chlorophyll pigment present in the chloroplast. Are you remembering all this?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Chloroplast may remember it occurs inside the quantazones. It occurs inside the thylakoid because quantazones are present inside the thylakoid. ठीक है, लाइट रिएक्शन समझ लो जल्दी से. So photolysis of water will occur, and you will find that water will split up into H positive, OH negative ions. Equations are there in front of you or not? You can
Yes,
just
ma'am.
turn the pages of your notebook. Okay, that's all you have written. Okay, the H positive, OH negative ions बन गए. Then you find what will happen? Energy will also be produced. अब क्या होना है? Further, what will happen? H will be accepted by
NADPH.
हाँ NADPH. तो फिर बचेगा हमारा पहला assimilatory power, that is NADPH2. And second assimilatory part is which one?
ADP. ATP. Sorry.
ATP. Okay, so how the ATP will be formed? Can anyone tell quickly?
Yes,
By
ma'am.
by the action of the electrons, which will
ATP plus inorganic phosphate by the action of electron, ATP is formed.
हाँ, I want the person to say the name and then say. सारे एक साथ बोल रहे तो आवाज भी पहचाना पा रही है. Anjan will tell me. Anjan is there.
May I?
yes, ma'am, is present.
So say that, Anjan. Yes, Anjan. Unmute your mic. Mic is not working. Very bad. Then who else will say? Keshav, can you tell Keshav? Keshav. Anjan, write in the chat box. Keshav is also not knowing. Abhishek Bhargav. Abhishek Bhargav fast. At least you speak up. If you don't know to say. Wait, Anushka. Anjan, my question is that how the ATP will be formed and what is that process called? Got the question. Ashna, can you give me the answer? What is the process of formation of the ATP known as?
Photophosphorylation.
Photophosphorylation. Very good. Okay, how it takes place?
Ma'am, it takes place in the presence of sunlight. ADP reacts with inorganic phosphate, which forms ATP.
Okay, correct. Okay, so how many students have understood this? So each and every student has to speak up if I am calling your name. Okay, so the photolysis of water is taking place and that photolysis of water is forming NADPH2 and the ATP. Now we will try to understand what is dark reaction. Now in the dark reaction, remember children, what will happen and where does it occur? So it will occur in the stroma of the chloroplast. Why? Because now the enzymes which will be needed, they are all present in the stroma of the chloroplast. And ATP and NADPH2 have come up in the stroma. दो जो रेस्पिरेटरी पार्ट्स थे दोनों अब कहाँ आ चुके हैं? थाइलाकोइड से बाहर आ गए and it has reached now the stroma. Now you will find what will happen. The reduction of the carbon dioxide will occur. So carbon dioxide is reaching the chloroplast from outside, that is the atmosphere, through the stomata. Is this much clear? Now when the carbon dioxide reach there, तो कुछ acceptor होना चाहिए. Carbon dioxide को कोई chemical उसको accept करने वाला चाहिए. So the carbon dioxide acceptor present in the stroma is the RUBP. What is it?
RUBP.
Is it written? Is it written in front of you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is? Anyone can tell me the full form of it?
Ribulose biphosphate.
Okay, Divyanshi, tell me. Repeat the full form of it.
Ribulose biphosphate.
Ribulose biphosphate. So this ribulose biphosphate will take up the CO2 and it will form the
Glucose.
it will form what?
Glucose.
Glucose. Remember, it will form first the PGA, that is phosphoglyceric acid. You can note down, children. If you have not noted, वही pages turn कर लो और वहीं पर लिख लो. Phosphoglyceric acid.
Ma'am, what is this?
Phosphoglyceric acid. I'll write down. Okay. Phosphoglyceric acid is the first compound formed when I'm sharing my screen later. Can you see my screen, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Phosphoglyceric acid. Okay. Okay, it is known as PGA. इसको अपन क्या बोलते हैं? PGA. Now remember that this reduction of the carbon dioxide, it will not be occurring in one step. Okay, many reactions occur, and through the chain of reactions, you will find that the CO2 which has been taken up by the RUBP, which has got first compound form is PGA, उसका further reduction होगा through the chain of reactions, and then you will get the glucose. Okay, and those chain of reactions बहुत लंबी cycle है, बड़ी cycle है. In your standard, you are not studying all that. Okay, you just remember.
मैम ये PGA फॉर्म कब होता है?
Yes.
मैम PGA फॉर्म होता है?
PGA will be formed. This is the first product formed during the dark reaction. जब RUBP किसको एक्सेप्ट करता है? CO2 को, and in the presence of the enzyme RUBP carboxylase, you will find this compound will be formed. फिर इसका further reduction होगा, and then you will be getting the glucose. So at the end of, and these reactions were studied by which person? I have given the name.
Calvin.
Kelvin, ma'am.
Kelvin.
So
Kelvin.
the chain of reactions, we call it as Kelvin cycle. So through the Kelvin cycle, when the CO2 will enter into the Kelvin cycle, you will find that the glucose will be formed. तो बस इतना ही याद रखना है आपको कि dark reaction occurs in the stroma of the chloroplast. During that process, reduction of the carbon dioxide takes place. The carbon dioxide will be accepted by the RUBP, that will form PGA, which will be reduced through the chain of reactions and will form glucose. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And oxygen.
Yes, ma'am.
Oxygen will be released. बस इतना याद रखना है. Oxygen will be released out of the plant. इसलिए photosynthesis के समय O2 release होता है. So further, not in detail, we'll be doing. Okay, that is in 11th class where you'll do photolysis भी पूरा detail में है. So this much is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now nutrition, I'll end up here only. I'll try to finish up today. So any student who has not prepared and any other doubt, can you write in the chat box?
Ma'am, when you told that you will take the test,
I said last time only. I have sent the message in the WhatsApp. Remember, last time बोला नहीं था, लेकिन message में डाला था कि nutrition पूरा तैयार कर लेना है. Okay, अगर हमने बोला है कि तैयार करना है, तो remember it should be on target that I have to complete in this week this much given. Okay, whether you write the test or not, but from your side you should complete. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
No one is writing that you have done that nutrition. Anushka has done. What about others?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Say them.
Ma'am, in all three lipase, lipids are break and form 3 fatty acids and 1 cholesterol.
Okay. 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. All three lipase, ma'am, do same work.
So same work. Yes. Lipase will do the same work. Okay. In the presence of lipase, fats will be or lipids will be converted into 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll continue with my presentation. Only Shramit is saying, Shreya saying. So I am starting with the respiration part. I'm not be giving any MCQ and all. We'll be continuing with the, can you see my screen, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we'll go back to the respiration which we were doing. Respiration we have completed. What all we did? Number 1, what is respiration? How is respiration different from breathing? Then we did what are the differences between cellular respiration and breathing. I hope you have understood that much. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we did that what are the different types of respiration. So now I have told you just now there are two types of respiration. Alcoholic. So anaerobic respiration, children, it is also known as fermentation. Aerobic respiration is also known as fermentation. So you can write down. It is known as fermentation. So fermentation we find they are of two types classified on the basis of the product formed. Classified on the basis of the product formed. So what are they? Number one.
Due to lack of oxygen and in the complete absence of oxygen.
Two conditions will be that. So in one case, you find that lactic acid is formed. So we call it as lactic acid fermentation. Is it clear? What you call it? Lactic acid fermentation.
Ma'am, anaerobic is known as fermentation.
Yes, anaerobic is known as fermentation. Okay. So if the insufficient supply of oxygen is there, insufficient supply of oxygen, so you will find the lactic acid will be supply of what? Understood?
Oxygen. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, insufficient supply of oxygen, you will find the lactic acid will be formed. And other one is which one? The alcoholic fermentation. Other one is alcoholic fermentation. Okay, and
Ma'am, when lactic acid is formed, so what is the name of that fermentation?
lactic acid fermentation.
Okay.
And alcoholic fermentation. Here ethyl alcohol will be formed, and in this will occur in the complete absence of the oxygen. Okay, so you will understand it. Now I'm showing you one video. Okay, so now try to see here. So first you will be listening to the breathing process.
Contracts and flattens as it moves downwards. The contraction of the intercostal muscles and the diaphragm increases the volume of the thorax. The process of
Wait.
our body needs
now
energy
try
to
to see here.
perform various activities.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Movement,
Volume is that clear to you? Everyone can hear properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Say.
Ma'am, in alcoholic fermentation, complete supply of oxygen is there.
No, there is a complete absence of oxygen.
Yes, ma'am.
कंप्लीट एक्सेस अगर पूरा सप्लाई है तब तो वो एरोबिक कहलाता है क्लियर ना ओके
Yes, ma'am.
now all of you all see this video very nicely. You will understand what is respiration, what is breathing, what is the mechanism of breathing, okay, and what is anaerobic respiration and types of anaerobic respiration. So keep noting the things, children. Okay, very nicely you have to note it down.
and the air. This energy is derived from the oxidation of food. The food in the body is digested and converted into glucose and other simple compounds. Glucose is then oxidized in the cells to release energy, carbon dioxide, and water. This process of oxidation of glucose is called respiration. Respiration involves two steps: external respiration or breathing and internal or cellular respiration.
So everyone should note down. Respiration involves external respiration, which is known as breathing, and second is internal or cellular. Noted, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now again I'm playing.
Let us learn about these two steps in detail. The process of inhaling air containing oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide produced during oxidation of food is called breathing. When we inhale air, the intercostal muscles between the ribs contract. This raises the ribs upward and outward. At the same time, the dome-shaped diaphragm contracts and flattens as it moves downwards. The contraction of the intercostal muscles and the diaphragm increases the volume of the thorax. As the volume of the thorax expands, the lungs stretch out and expand. As a result, the pressure inside the lungs drops below the atmospheric pressure. Since air flows from a region of high pressure to a region of low pressure, the atmospheric air moves in to equalize the pressure. After air has filled the lungs, the exchange of gas takes place between the alveoli and blood. During expiration, reverse movements of the diaphragm and ribs occur.
Now, I want someone to repeat how the inhalation is taking place. What is the mechanism of inhalation? Saurabh, can you explain?
Yes, ma'am. When we breathe, the diaphragm, मतलब वो diaphragm expands, and because of that,
हाँ,
मतलब diaphragm मतलब वो stretch होता है, so because of that, the surface area of lungs increases and it creates a low pressure area, and air travels from high pressure to low pressure, so air goes inside the lungs, and then the exchange of gases takes place between the blood and the alveoli, and then the diaphragm contracts and the carbon dioxide is released out from our body.
okay. Now, you are saying that only diaphragm is involved in the inhalation process.
No मैम, lungs भी तो contract और relax करती हैं.
Contract और relax lungs कैसे हो रहे हैं?
expand करती हैं.
तो क्यों expand हो रहा है? कैसे expand हो रहा है?
मैम thoracic cavity के कारण.
हाँ हाँ से
वो जो होती है ना मैम thoracic cavity को मैम.
हाँ
तो मैम वो थोड़ा मैम एक्सपेंड करेगा तो अन्य जगह बनेगी.
अब एक बार फिर से सुनो. That means you have not understood carefully. See, three things. Everyone has to understand. See here in the picture, this is your sternum. Can you see my cursor, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This is the sternum. These are the ribs. Okay, and this bottom one, this is your diaphragm, which is muscular. Okay, and this makes, and at the back to vertebral column, this is visible. Can you see this arrow, black arrow, and this vertebral column? So, ये सब मिला के एक thoracic, this box-like structure or the cavity is formed, which you call as thoracic cavity. इतना बात समझ में आ गई? Now, try to understand that. Can you see this red lines between the white ribs?
Yes, ma'am.
These are intercostal muscles. What are they known as? One student should speak. So intercostal muscles are attached, or they are present between the adjacent ribs. And there are two sets of intercostal muscles. कितने हैं intercostal muscles? Say quickly.
Two sets.
Two sets में अपन एक को बोलते हैं external intercostal muscles and another one is known as internal. So two sets, external intercostal muscles and internal intercostal muscles. Sorry. Now during inhalation, what changes are taking place? इसको बिल्कुल sequence में समझना है. That diaphragm is flattening. जब फ्लैट होगा वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा, फ्लैट हो जाएगा, तो यू कैन सी दैट ये अंदर की स्पेस बढ़ जाएगी। साथ साथ में और क्या हो रहा है, द during inhalation external intercostal muscles will contract, and when external intercostal muscle will contract na, the ribs will be pulled outward. Are you getting
Ma'am,
it?
where is external intercostal muscle is?
now try to see यहाँ पर ये क्रॉस में alternate, that is criss cross में between these two ribs they will be present. एक इस डायरेक्शन में है तो दूसरा इस डायरेक्शन में रहेगा. So that way the two sets of intercostal muscles are attached. Are you remembering that you must have seen in one dance na, those Punjabis use in Bhangra and something. They use one, आप लोग के स्कूल में भी एक डांस हुआ था तो उसमें
Yes, ma'am.
they pull it and then it can be pressed, so it becomes forms a bundle sort of. उसके बीच में देखो क्रॉस में अटैच रहते हैं the sticks. So when you will pull it, so it will be pulled out. जब अंदर
Yes, ma'am.
तो what is happening? Both the sets of muscles are contracting only. Okay? तो अगर एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा तो वो रिब्स को अंदर पुल करेगा, दूसरा सेट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा तो वो बाहर की तरफ उसको खींचेगा. आर यू गेटिंग? एक सेट, so internal intercostal muscles when they will contract na, they will pull the ribs outward, and when the
Ma'am, when they will contract, so how lungs will be outwards?
अब ध्यान से समझना क्या है. When the space will increase, these movements are increasing the space inside the thoracic cavity. Volume inside the thoracic cavity is increasing, so lungs will get more space. Lungs will get more space, so they will relax. Okay, अब जब वो रिलैक्स होगा अंदर का वॉल्यूम भी, लंग्स के अंदर का वॉल्यूम भी इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. जैसे ही वॉल्यूम विल बी इंक्रीज, सो द प्रेशर विल डिक्रीज. लंग्स के अंदर जो स्पेस है उसका pressure, air pressure will decrease, and due to the low air pressure, just now Saurabh was saying, because of low pressure inside and high pressure outside, from high to low, the air will go inside. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now see the video once again.
Yes, ma'am.
Two last sentences.
I said that due to the increase in the thoracic cavity, the volume inside the lungs will also increase and the pressure will decrease. So the oxygen-rich air from outside will rush inside. Okay, now see once again. This is very important.
The process of inhaling air containing oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide produced during oxidation of food is called breathing. When we inhale air, the intercostal muscles between the ribs contract. This raises the ribs upward and outward. At the same time, the dome-shaped diaphragm contracts and flattens as it moves downwards. The contraction of the intercostal muscles and the diaphragm increases the volume of the thorax. As the volume of the thorax expands, the lungs stretch out and expand. As a result, the pressure inside the lungs drops below the atmospheric pressure. Since air flows from a region of high pressure to a region of low pressure, the atmospheric air moves in to equalize the pressure. After air has filled the lungs, the exchange of gas takes place between the alveoli and blood. During expiration, reverse movements of the diaphragm and ribs occur. The external intercostal muscles relax and the ribs move downward and inward. The diaphragm also relaxes and moves upwards to retain its dome-shaped outline. These movements decrease the volume of the thorax and it returns to its original shape. As a result, the lungs are compressed and the volume within the lungs is decreased. This decrease in the volume increases the pressure of air within the lungs and the air is forced out into the atmosphere.
So how many students have understood? Is there any doubt to
Ma'am,
any? Yes.
how low pressure occurs in the lungs?
Low pressure.
वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाता है ना.
सौरभ से
अरे मैम मैं कार्तिक है.
अच्छा कार्तिक बोलिए.
मैम हुआ ना मैम जब इंटरकोस्टल मसल्स मैम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करे तो मैम अंदर का वॉल्यूम बढ़ गया. तो मैम जब स्पेस बढ़ गई तो उसमें लो प्रेशर एरिया क्रिएट हो जाएगा ना.
वॉल्यूम बढ़ने से स्पेस ज्यादा मिल गया. स्पेस ज्यादा मिला तो गैसेस जो अंदर है वो तो एक्सपैंड हो गए. ओके, तो फिर प्रेशर कैसा हो जाएगा? कम होगा कि बढ़ेगा? कम हो जाता है. स्पेस बढ़ती है तो प्रेशर, एयर प्रेशर विल डिक्रीज. इज इट क्लियर स्नेहा?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
just all the steps will be, all the changes will be just reversed in exhalation. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, so shall I take up to the next thing? Next video is breathing mechanism. Very clear how inhalation is taking place and how exhalation. Okay, step by step the changes have to be mentioned. First,
Muscle.
intercostal muscles.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see the next video. So my question is, explain the mechanism of breathing with diagram. You can write down. Explain the mechanism of breathing with diagram. So you will have to explain that breathing involves inhalation and exhalation. Okay, and then you will have to tell what is the structure of the thoracic cavity. And then you will say what changes take place during inhalation and what changes take place during exhalation. And in one case, the air goes inside, and the other case, the air is going out. Clear to you, everyone?
Ma'am, we have to write what you told at first.
Yeah, whatever you are seeing here, everything you have to write down, all changes.
Inhalation and exhalation.
Yes. Okay, you'll have to tell the movement of the diaphragm. You'll have to tell the contraction of the intercostal muscles. You'll have to mention that the ribs will be pulled outward and upward. Thoracic cavity will increase. Volume inside the lungs will increase. Okay, so the pressure will decrease. So from outside, the air will go inside. Done?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And if the intercostal muscles are contracting, then how the area will increase? Like they have to stretch for that.
Nice. See, contracting means other thing also I am saying, the contraction of those muscles are pulling the ribs outward and upward. Is it clear, Anushka?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, और exhalation के समय क्या हो रहा है? Other set of intercostal muscles are contracting. और वो क्या करेंगे? वो वाले relax हो जाएंगे. और other set of intercostal muscles, that is the internal intercostal muscles, will contract. तो वो ribs को अंदर pull कर लेंगे. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, so never think कि contract हो रहा है muscle तो हमेशा कम ही होगा. Okay, it will depend upon that where the movement is going on. वो contract होके बाहर की तरफ pull कर रहा है कि contract होके अंदर pull कर रहा है. Is it clear? So it will depend upon the attachment. Okay, attachment of the muscles to these ribs, means adjacent ribs. Okay, now I'll take up the next thing. So note down.
Cellular respiration involves the intake of oxygen by the tissue cells followed by the oxidation of glucose. It results in the production of carbon dioxide, water, and energy. When cellular respiration occurs in the presence of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. When it occurs in the absence of oxygen, it is called anaerobic respiration. First, a glucose molecule is broken down into two molecules of pyruvate.
So everyone note down. So write this word equation. Glucose molecule, then arrow splits up into two pyruvate molecules. So try to understand the glucose is a 6-carbon compound, that is C6H12O6. Write it. Glucose, which is a 6-carbon compound, splits up into the 3-carbon compound pyruvate. Now, since glucose has 6 carbon, और ये टूटेगा तो कितने pyruvate बनेंगे? Because each pyruvate has 3 carbon. So how many pyruvate molecules?
Ma'am, what's pyruvate?
Pyruvate is the pyruvic acid. Okay, it is pyruvic acid, which is a 3-carbon compound. Yes.
मैम पायरुवेट को ऐसे लिखेंगे ना C3H6O3.
No. You can write down that also. Okay, but don't write because वहाँ पर functional group COH होने वाला है. Okay, so write down the word.
Ma'am, please explain this one again.
This reaction, so aerobic respiration लिख के first step लिखो glycolysis. This reaction is known as glycolysis. Okay, you will get it. अभी आगे देखेंगे तो मिलेगा. Glycolysis means breakdown of the glucose into 2 pyruvic acid or pyruvate. Done?
Yes.
Okay. चलिए अब आगे देखते हैं. So what is this process? Glycolysis. Glucose is
So,
breaking.
ma'am, what will happen to C6?
Again, yes, Sneha.
What will happen to C6?
Two.
It breaks down, no?
Glucose is breaking and
So what
forming.
will
Again, Sneha.
ma'am, what will form? That is pyruvate molecule. ना उसकी equation लिखेंगे.
2 pyruvate बन जाएगा. ठीक है ना?
Okay.
हाँ, मतलब एक ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल ब्रेक होगा तो 2 पायरुविक एसिड के मॉलिक्यूल्स बन जाएंगे. Okay, now continue.
This process is called glycolysis and occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell.
So write down, occurs in the cytoplasm. It occurs in the cytoplasm. So equation के नीचे लिख देना glycolysis के नीचे लिख दो cytoplasm. And what is this whole structure? Where this process will go on? ये क्या बना हुआ है ये पूरा?
Cytoplasm, cell.
Mitochondria.
No, this is the cell. What is it?
Cell.
Cell. अभी mitochondria के अंदर नहीं गया. Okay, now see how it will go into the mitochondria. अब pyruvate जाएगा.
Next to the pyruvate molecules depends on the availability of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, the pyruvate molecules enter the mitochondria and each molecule is completely oxidized into carbon dioxide and water in 3 steps. Pyruvate oxidation, Krebs cycle, and respiratory chain. In pyruvate oxidation, pyruvate is converted into acetyl coenzyme A. In the Krebs cycle, acetyl coenzyme A undergoes a cycle of reactions to produce hydrogen. In the respiratory chain, hydrogen undergoes a series of reactions to produce adenosine triphosphate or ATP.
So everyone has to note down. Write these equations. Okay, this equation you write down. पहला equation हो गया. What is that equation? Glycolysis. Now pyruvic acid is formed, or pyruvate is formed. What will happen now? This pyruvate is entering into the mitochondria in the presence of oxygen. So write the equation. Now first what will happen? Pyruvate का oxidation होगा. Pyruvate का oxidation होगा तो what will be formed? Acetyl coenzyme A. Then what will happen? Acetyl coenzyme A will enter into Krebs cycle. okay, undergo cycle of reactions and will form hydrogen. Then that hydrogen will enter into the respiratory chain and it will produce ATP. So write it quickly, this equation. This is the summary of the aerobic respiration.
Ma'am, what is that acyl CoA?
Acetyl coenzyme A. We write like this, acetyl CoA. And you can write down it is acetyl coenzyme A. We say coenzyme. CO is for coenzyme.
So, ma'am, what is this?
It is a chemical compound.
So, after that, what happens?
एक के बाद एक केमिकल कंपाउंड सिंपल होते जा रहे हैं, ओके, ऑक्सीडेशन होता जा रहा है. So pyruvic acid is forming acetyl coenzyme A. The acetyl coenzyme A through the chain of reaction will form hydrogen, and those cyclic reactions we call it as Krebs cycle because it was studied by Hans Krebs, the name of the person, so named as Krebs cycle. Everyone noting?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, फिर हाइड्रोजन का क्या होगा? हाइड्रोजन फिर रेस्पिरेटरी चेन में एंटर होगा and then it will form ATP. So each process is a very long process. You don't have to study this here. Noted?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see further.
These molecules are responsible for producing energy. The complete breakdown of a single molecule of glucose produces 38 ATP molecules. In the absence of oxygen, the pyruvate molecules are converted to ethanol and carbon dioxide in the cytoplasm. In this process, less energy is produced because of incomplete oxidation of food. Anaerobic respiration is found in lower organisms, such as yeast and bacteria, and parasitic microorganisms, such as tapeworm. The energy produced during cellular respiration is utilized for various metabolic activities, and the carbon dioxide is eliminated via expiration.
So now it is already 4:60. We'll end up here. Okay. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Say.
Ma'am, in starting in the nutrition process, we ended at ATP and formed glucose, and where glucose get converted into energy, and then again ATP.
Glucose.
Ma'am, why?
No, that ATP itself will give the energy. Okay. ATP is formed which will give the energy. Did you get that? Say, repeat.
Ma'am, so glucose, which was meant in nutrition process, the glucose get converted into energy in the respiration process.
Yeah.
And ma'am, that energy that gets into.
Acha, that doubt is there. Now I understood. Now try to understand. I'm stopping the sharing. I'm talking now. I'll explain you. Now try to understand. You are saying that nutrition time, what you are doing, you are taking the complex food, it gets converted to glucose. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Now glucose will be absorbed in the small intestine. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
सेल्स वहाँ absorb हो जाएगा, फिर cells से वो blood में जाएगा. Blood will take it to all the different cells of the body. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now it has reached the cell. अब cell में glucose पहुँच गया, लेकिन glucose will not give energy until and unless it is oxidized. Okay.
Hmm.
Now glucose will be, अब glucose cell में पहुंच गया मतलब साइटोप्लाज्म में पहुंच गया. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now glucose का काम क्या है कि हमको एनर्जी देना है. It is a nutrient. Okay. So how it will give the energy? So first what will happen? Glucose in the cytoplasm will split up into pyruvic acid. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Pyruvic acid will then enter into the mitochondria in our case. Okay, then it will be further converted into acetyl coenzyme A. Do you have in front of you written all this? What you noticed just now? Okay, फिर acetyl coenzyme A फिर एक Krebs cycle में enter होगा. Okay. देन उधर पर भी कुछ एटीपी बनेंगे, फिर रेस्पिरेटरी चेन में एंटर होगा, उधर एटीपी बनेंगे. एंड टोटल इस प्रोसेस में स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम ग्लाइकोलाइसिस टिल द रेस्पिरेटरी चेन, टोटल एक ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल आफ्टर अंडरगोइंग ऑल दीज डिफरेंट रिएक्शंस इट विल गिव 38 एटीपी. आर यू गेटिंग?
Yes, ma'am.
अब जब एटीपी, अब ये ध्यान रखना है कि एटीपी के फॉर्म में वो स्टोर रहेगी एनर्जी. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now whenever the energy will be needed by the cell, तो ये एटीपी ब्रेक होगा एटीपी में. Understood? And energy will be released. Energy will be
Release.
but it will be stored in which form in the cell?
ATP.
ATP. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Very clear?
Yes, ma'am. Crystal clear.
अभी भी कुछ डाउट है तो पूछ सकते हो. Are you getting now? ठीक है. बॉडी में देखो बिल्कुल प्रोसेस एक के बाद एक बिल्कुल कनेक्टेड है और बिल्कुल क्लियर होना चाहिए.
लास्ट में एटीपी फिर उसका क्या होगा?
एटीपी बन गया, एटीपी स्टोर रहेगा. ओके, एटीपी विल बी स्टोर्ड इन द माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया ओनली. जब जरूरत पड़ेगी तो एटीपी ब्रेक होगा और एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस हो जाएगी. इज इट क्लियर?
यस.
हाँ, और ये ध्यान रखना है कि एटीपी प्रोड्यूस होकर एनर्जी ऐसे नहीं जाती. कोई रिएक्शन में, सपोज कोई रिएक्शन हो रहा है तो उसके लिए एनर्जी चाहिए तो वहां पर एटीपी जाएगा. अंडरस्टूड? और उसी रिएक्शन में एटीपी एनर्जी दे देगा. इट विल ब्रेक एंड विल गिव द एनर्जी. फॉलोड? मतलब इट विल हेल्प इन द केमिकल रिएक्शन. इट विल हेल्प इन द chemical reaction. Remember, all the processes are the metabolic reactions. All processes are
Metabolic reactions.
only. Followed all of your. अब digestion देखो तो digestion में भी तो सारे reactions हो रहे थे, एक दूसरे में टूट रहा था. Are you getting? Okay, so we'll end up now. It's 4:22.
मैम एक ही क्वेश्चन है.
हाँ, question now I'll send it to you all. Okay.